Okay, this lesson is going to be a little bit tougher than the other ones. So it's about time it actually got tough. So we're on page 280, chapter 4. We're going to be multiplying fractions still, but now we have mixed numbers. Okay, so we have like a big number in front and we have a little fraction next to it. So I need to first teach you how to take a mixed number. So again, this is called a mixed number, and I need to show you how to write it as an improper fraction. Okay, I need to show you how to write it as an improper fraction. Okay, so this is how you take 2 and just this part, 2 3/8, and write it as an improper fraction. Let me zoom in a little bit. So here's how you do that. So see the 2? So pretty much you need to multiply this by 8. So 2 times 8 is 16, and then add it to what's up here. So 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's going to be 19 over 8 is how I'm going to rewrite it. So 19 over 8. And I'll say it one more time. That's because 2 times 8 is 16. Then add the 3. 16, 17, 18, 19. Now here's visualizing it. What the 2 really is 8 8s plus 8 8s plus 3 8s. So look, 1, 2, and 3/8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 8 divided by 8 is 1. So now hopefully you can see it. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 3/8. So 2 and 3/8. So again, the easiest way to do this is just do 2 times 8, which is 16, plus 3 is 19, and write it as 19 over 8. So, and look, when you add all these things up, 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19 over 8, 8, 8. So it's just 8, okay? All right, so getting rid of this, and let's actually multiply these things together now. So if you can do that, then you can take 1/2 times 19 over 8, and that's going to equal 19. 1 times 19 is 19. 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, so this is actually a little bit difficult. Let's do another one. 1 times 4 is 4 plus 3. 5, 6, 7. So this is 7/4 times 2 times 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 over 5. So 7 times 14. Big numbers, okay? So that's 70, 80, 98. It's going to be 98 over 4 times 5 is 20. Let's see if there's a number that divides 98 and 20. I definitely know 2 does, so I need to write it in simplest form. Okay, so 98 divided by 2 is going to be 49. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Is there a number that divides 49 and 10? I don't think so. So that is the fraction in simplest form. On to number 3. Okay, 1 and 2/3. So 1 times 3 is 3, 4, 5. 5/3 times 2 times 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 sevenths. 5 times 18, multiplying straight across. 5 times 18 is 90. 3 times 7 is 21. Is there a number that divides 21 and 90? These are difficult, guys, because they're so big. But yes, 3 does. So 90 divided by 3, or 3 goes into 90. 3 goes into 90 30 times. 3 goes into 21 7 times. Now, is there a number that divides 30 and 7? I don't think so. So that's in simplest form. So I'm going to skip the, well, sure, let's just do one word problem because we need to work on on just reading and understanding what these word problems are saying. So it says, Amani is training for a track meet. She ran 2 1/4 kilometers 5 times this week. So she ran this 5 times. How far did she run the whole week? Okay, so what it's saying is how far is 2 1/4 times 5, the 5 times she ran it. So 2 1/4, I need to write that as an improper fraction. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So this is the same thing as 9/4 times 5. So let me put this over 5 over 1 and multiply. 9 times 5 cross. 9 times 5 is 45. 4 times 1 is 4. So she ran 45 over 4 kilometers this week. All right, going on to the next. And I don't think you can reduce this because there's no number that can divide 45 and 4. All right, next page. I'm only going to do I'll go ahead and do all these because it is difficult. So let me slow down and try to re-explain, just in case you don't understand. 1/2 times, now 2 1/3 is the same thing as 3/3 2 times. 1, 2 times, and then 1/3. So 3/3 plus 3/3 plus 1/3. So 3 plus 3 plus 1, that's going to be 7. Now look, 3, 3, 3, plus 3 is 6, 7. 7/3. So 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 3 is 6. 7, 6. Okay, that's how we're actually doing this. But look, again, the easier way is to take 2 times 3. Watch, 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6, and then add whatever is up here. So 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1. That's going to be 7. Then put it over thirds. So look, that's why we got 7/3 here. 7/3. Because it's 7. 6 plus 1 is 7/3. Okay. Oh, boy. You guys might need to practice this some. So again, the easier way. 1 times 8 is 8 plus 7. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's going to be 15 over 8 times 4 over 5. So multiply straight across. 60 over, multiply straight across, 40. So is there a number that can divide 60 and 40? Yes. 20. So that's going to be 3 over 2. Is there a number that can divide 3 and 2? No. So that is the fraction in simplest form. Let me do one more. I'll do this one right here. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1, 2, 3. So 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2. 10, 11, 12. Multiply, straight across. Oh man, that's a tougher one. Let me show you another trick now then. Instead of multiplying straight across, sometimes you can reduce your fraction before you even multiply across. If this confuses you, don't worry about it. You can still do it the way I showed you on all these other ones before. But here we go. 15 divided by 5. You see how 15 and 5 have something in common? That's 3. So I'm going to scratch this out. Say that's 3. 12 divided by 4, that is also 3. Now, 3 times 3 is 9. I can say 9 over 1. So guaranteed, if you work this out the way I did this one, and you actually did 15 times 12, the only reason I'm not doing this is because I don't know what it is, but let me figure it out real quick. I'll just show you what I mean. The answer is 9 over 1. So here we go. 15 times 12 is 120 plus another 60, so 180. 180 is 15 times 12, and 4 times 5 is 20. Now, what divides 180 and 20? So I could divide that by 20, divide this by 20. 20 goes into 180 9 times, 20 goes into 20 1 time. So you see how we got the same answer. So definitely know we did that one right. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. We're going to go over this in class, so hopefully you understand it now. If not, you can ask questions in class.